Hello? Hello?
Hello?
There we go! Okay. I don't know why that was a thing. Let me make sure it's still going. Why does it sound so crispy? Okay, we're good. It doesn't sound crispy anymore, it sounds smooth. I guess I should probably let people know that I'm playing, I guess. So... there we go. And then I don't think he'll be able to join, because he out of data. And then... I guess some discords. We got some official business. This. There we go. There we go. Now we're doing it. Okay. So, let's go. Adjust darkest icon. Is barely visible. I'm gonna do it a bit brighter. Just because I'm blind. As a bat. Moving profile. And I have never played this before, as you can see by the empty slots. Boston, 1924. Edward Pierce, veteran of the First World War, drowns his memories in liquor and sleeping pills. He is now a private detective who has trouble finding a case, able to lift him from his torpor. Pierce must find a new case quickly, or risk losing his license. Oh no! If I am mad, it is mercy. May the gods pity the man who in his callousness can remain sane to the hideous end. It's fine. Totally fine. Oh, the game saved. Immediately. That's not concerning at all. Is there anything... No, I can't go back. I can't run. Can I pick anything up? No. I can't crawl. I guess we're just going. That's perfectly fine. Is that one of those, like, Japanese spider crabs or whatever they are? They just look like bugs. That's lame. Whole bunch of sharks. Still can't pick anything up. What if I don't want to crouch? Okay, I can't. Can I see? Looks like an altar. And then... you must light up some items in order to interact with them. Okay. Okay, so I need the lantern. That way. I can get that and go back, but is there anything else? Okay, so R2 is run. Can I, like... Let's see.
What a putrid offering.
What do you... I didn't do it. Rest in peace. Although y'all are kinda dicks. Did you know that orcas, separate mommy and baby whales and then eat the baby whale, specifically the tongue of the baby whale, and leave the rest to float or sink to the bottom of the ocean? That's kind of a dick move.
Don't fight. You have been chosen.
It's perfectly fine. Imagine I just look behind me and there was someone there. I may... Oh, I can put it away. Cool.
Everything has already been written.
Okay.
But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
I mean, might as well. Sir. Why? Uh-huh. My private detective agency, contracted to the Wentworth Detective Agency. After the Great War, I decided to set up in Boston, where there is no lack of work for guys like me. One small-time case follows the other. Adultery, settled scores, disappearances that are not actually disappearances. The old office couch is less comfortable. Blah, 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 blah. Than a real bed. And I should probably get rid of these empty bottles, but this place is mine. For the moment. Sorry,
I wonder why I still take these things.
I got caught up in his salad fingers voice. And I wonder why you do too. Okay.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
Yeah? The doctor can well repeat to me that I no longer need my quote-unquote remedy to keep my memories at bay. But I know that if I stop, the memories will return. One of these mornings, I probably won't wake up. Despite the treatment, I again hear voices in my dreams. But they are different, unknown. They seem to surface from unfathomable and ancient depths. What nameless creature is calling me? I feel like we shouldn't drink. I know we love whiskey, but I feel like
Good
we're
old
gonna
story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
get insane enough already. The bar owner who hired me didn't like the way I closed this case, but when you're already outside the law, there's not a lot one can do against a private detective who's got proof against you. Damn.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
But yeah, if you don't know, this is based off of H.P. Lovecraft. Can you? Thank you. And so expect kind of a mindfuck, to put it simply.
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
The husband never understood that his wife had left him. He kept on calling me weeks after. The investigation had been closed. Damn.
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases. The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases. The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
Expect...
I used to be an avid reader.
Expect a lot of kind of
Been too
trippy
long
stuff.
since I've slept in a bed.
Can I just ignore it?
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
Why,
That's
yes,
correct.
yes I am.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherrifield, charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Oh my. Oh, I completely forgot that this was a thing. I feel like... what do we have? Okay, I have 8 available. I feel like... Okay. I'm gonna... psychology represents your knowledge of human behavior, understanding the motivations. Okay. I think that is a good idea. Okay. I think this is fine.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date.
I think that's okay.
On a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
No, you may not.
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
And?
Work is scarce.
Yeah.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license.
Fair.
Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
I'm coming.
Kind of a dick move. But it's fine. Also, welcome everyone. I see your little watching icons.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
Damn.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
Why can't I be both?
It means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look.
I'm looking.
I want you to look carefully at this painting.
Oh, hey, that's my friend.
Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
probably should have done more in psychology, but...
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Let's see.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Okay. The doctor can well repeat to me that I no longer need I already... Okay, well... Let's see. Oh wait, do I need to look at the file first?
Its strange beauty isn't enough to hide the feeling of dread it carries.
Okay. So, yeah, that's our friend who smacked our face in our dream.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family.
A shipping label.
Rather thin.
Some of it is unreadable, but I can make out part of the address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater. The police report. It says that the fire started in the dining room and claimed the whole family. The police decide on a domestic accident, but they, nevertheless, insist on Sarah Hawkins' mental frailty. Why? A press cutting. An article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, a businessman from the island of Darkwater. They live a reclusive life with their only son, Simon. Okay.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
You're not instilling a lot of faith.
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Okay.
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
Fine.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with
And you think your daughter could have been...
That is what you go to Doc.
So I did those.
I'm a private investigator, not an art critic.
I guess you're not as clever as you think, then.
What?
The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
I mean, I know, but like...
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You will be handsomely compensated.
Ooh, now you're speaking my language.
I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice.
Is it me?
Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in the natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Oops. Let's still not drink. Oh, here it is.
Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book,
I've also never heard of it.
It was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
Darkwater Island has been inhabited since the 14th century and is still rich with the many memories left by its lost tribes. But don't let the romanticism of these moving evidences of such naive and primitive beliefs fool you into forgetting how violent their gods were. A gigantic creature that still ornates the walls of long-abandoned caves. Was it a sea or a dream god? No one knows, but today's inhabitants, the sons and daughters of the proud whale hunters, still remember the mysterious and tumultuous story of their small land off the coasts of Massachusetts.
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take...
Oops. A dense work aimed at interns and young practitioners. The first volume lists all illnesses known in the civilized world. It details the symptoms and suitable treatment. Okay, I did take it with me.
I used to be an avid reader.
Good for you. Can I take anything else? Also, did that... No. Did that help me get a point? Where is the skill tree? There it is. Not there it is. But like... Ooh. Oh, we have mental trauma! Oh, okay, cool. And then... Okay. Cool. Ah.
I should get rid of all this stuff. I should get rid of all this stuff.
Why? I mean, it's probably from an old case, but like...
Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
Yeah, Oh. Pierce took the Hawkins case. The cursed artist is accused of having caused the fire that killed her and her family. As the only clue, she left her father a disturbing painting. On the shipping label, an address, a warehouse set on the docks of the island of Darkwater. The place seems to be the starting point for Pierce's investigation. So, I think this is based on the Port of Innsmouth? I forget the exact name. Shadow over Innsmouth. Something like that. Written by H.P. Lovecraft. Who also wrote stuff like The King in Yellow, Shadow over Innsmouth, talks about Cthulhu, which I believe this one is about. considering the name is Call of Cthulhu. And then give me like 5 seconds. I'll be right back. I just have to turn on my heater because it is getting freezing. Well done. Which sucks. So, propane it is. Oh, gosh. Okay. Here we go. So hopefully that should start warming me up in a minute or two. And if not, I will be very sad. Actually, I think I already feel it, which is very good. In the meantime, let's continue. Well, reposition the blanket and then continue. There we go. And then that up here. Cool. We got stuff. Focus Home Interactive presents. So, to be honest, I actually haven't seen or read much of H.P. Lovecraft. I think I started The King in Yellow. But I don't think I ever finished it. Because I think I was listening to it out loud at work, and it was not work appropriate.
We're almost there.
Good, we're almost there. That would have been an awkward, long time of silence. So I believe where we're going is Innsmouth. And y'all are gonna see some fun stuff. Scylla! That is the Greek monster that lives in the ocean with 6 heads that Odysseus sees while he is traveling home. And she eats some of his crew.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload.
Okay. But it's like a huge monster
Welcome
with
to
6 heads.
Water Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all... was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
Nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up.
What if I don't
Mitchell
want one?
may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Can I go back on the boat? I don't think I see anything. No. Who are you? So I can't talk to him, but he do be fishing. And then there was nothing over there.
Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan, can't you go any faster?
See how old this thing is. If we force it too much, we'll break everything.
You can't do that.
But it's only a fish.
A fish? You've got no idea. Don't badmouth what you don't know. Or you'll pay for it for sure.
Okay, that's enough. Step back and let us do our job.
Lots of beached whales.
Oh yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble.
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Did it work?
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You
Why
can't?
not?
Or you don't want to?
Oh,
Yeah.
no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy. They're cops. They can't
Medicine.
understand. Damn stupid idiots.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign.
That's
There's something coming.
I mean,
Something
something
real
big killed
bad.
it for sure.
What could have done so much damage?
Don't put that beast back in.
What could have done so much damage?
Okay.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
You don't put that beast back in
Oh,
the
I
water,
can't talk
you
to him
shysters.
anymore.
You're crazy.
Do you need help,
They
sir?
can't understand.
You okay?
Stupid idiots.
You
Forget
need
it. Nobody
assistance?
listens to us anyway.
You got it? Because it doesn't seem like you do. Just saying.
You can't understand. You're not sailors.
Okay.
You can stay to watch if you want. You can pick up the pieces.
Come on, you bastard. You'll see what a true sailor's got.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
There's nothing for you here either. Pretense.
What did he call us just now?
I said you were a bilge rat. Even a pox limpet.
A pox limpet?
What you're doing? Hidden in the fog?
I'll shut up your big mouth once and for all.
He means business. What is that?
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
We shouldn't drink. We're gonna go crazy enough. Rude? Smack him. Beat him up. You can do it. I believe in you.
Hey,
Oh!
be careful.
I didn't expect him to actually do it.
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
I'm not a troublemaker.
Yet you served this man, and you can't say he's been on his best behavior.
He's a regular. It was you who provoked him by turning up with your mainland manner.
You mistake my manner. I ask nothing more than to become a regular as well.
Yeah.
Which will be difficult if you refuse to serve me.
I hope you're less talkative when you're drunk.
Try me.
We'll see.
I love that. I shouldn't drink.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
It's not speaking ill if it was true.
Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that.
Uh-huh.
We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable?
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
I mean, I saw one of them.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night.
Oh my.
Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams?
How spicy.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more.
I mean,
anything else?
Please say more.
Paul on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I mean, that's fair enough.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
That'll be all for now.
I'm determined not to drink.
Do you like our song?
Yeah, I love your song.
We're true sirens. We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course. They all disappeared.
I mean,
You exhausted
fair
the
enough.
stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
It's a local legend?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
The proof is in the pudding.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report.
What report?
The one that's framed right behind you. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
I bid you farewell.
Thanks.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
Okay. Oh, hi.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations. Gifted with its own consciousness. Until it finds a new reader.
Cool.
He said, "You have no right to treat us like this."
And the doctor, what did he say?
Don't mind me.
Left.
My God. She will do it again, you know.
Oh.
The girl doctor. Colden. She won't stop asking.
Asking about what?
She will get us into trouble.
I know.
What's she doing? Oh, hi. I'm not eavesdropping. Don't worry about it. I'm just standing close for no reason.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
The Scylla returns to port to save Darkwater from famine. We had given up hope. The crew of the Scylla, or what remains of it, returned to Darkwater port late on Tuesday afternoon. The locals immediately rushed to the docks to welcome the last whaling ship on the island. People were amazed at the sight of the unbelievable catch the brave vessel had on board. Of a size that went beyond that of the formidable toothed whales, the cetacean that is already being called the miraculous catch covered the whole deck, and parts of it were hanging over the side of the ship. The surviving sailors told a frightening account of their perilous catch, but also of its meat, unmatched in its quality and plentiful nutritious benefits. There's no doubt that the immense size of this whale will allow numerous inhabitants of Darkwater to feed themselves, bringing an end to the famine which part of the island was suffering. Warehouse for rent. Mr. Marks is putting his warehouse up for rent from June for fishing, workshop, or storage activities. You can contact him via your favorite newspaper or visit him on the docks. To celebrate the return of our brave whales, all the stuff, Cool. You already heard that. What's this?
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
Oof, yeah, $60. Miss Baker. Always free for the lady. Ooh. Wood stove. And then we saw her. Is there anything else before? No. Okay.
What you looking at, stranger?
She can certainly put them away. What's a woman like you doing in a place like this?
I've rarely seen a woman who can hold her liquor so confidently.
What gives you the right to judge me?
I'm not judging.
So what? Let me drink, stranger.
Jeez.
I told you to beat it.
Jeez. Can I can't. Fine. I hope you drown. I can't go back there. Okay. And can I talk to this guy? Hi. I cannot. I cannot talk to any of these strange men. I'm so disappointed. Anything back here? Can I pick up the lantern? I cannot. He said he was gonna be in here. Hey, dude.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, join me on the
Okay.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
Nothing.
What a macabre souvenir.
Well, it's an oar, isn't it?
What a macabre souvenir.
Oh no, it's a peg leg. Oh, that took me too long. Why is this here? Why would you just have... Okay. Like... This is not a high enough fence for me to not trip over. Can I see myself? I cannot. Anything? Second volume. Cool. Oh, okay. Let's see. Next up, I'm gonna do that one. Because I feel like psychology will be helpful.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins.
Only a few dates are still legible. 1890, 1907, and a partial date. The rest of the document is blacked out.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
Give me a sec. Captain, the terms of our agreement are clear. Keep your men under control. You cannot afford to provoke us. No need to answer this message. Just make your payment to the carrier. Cat. I may have to stop soon. My throat is starting to act weird.
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover. A souvenir from a more prosperous era. The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Oh, I can go in here. None. How disappointing.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I mean, that's what I would assume.
And the island's fishing industry was hit badly.
Indeed, we specialized in whaling, but no whalers went out to sea after the miraculous catch of 1847.
So where did the Hawkins family get its money?
Well, from what Charles inherited, I presume. Although, these dates on the manifests could indicate that he had contracts of another kind.
What kind of contracts?
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty.
Oh, nice. Thank
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
Me.
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. I was looking at your photograph. One of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla.
Ooh.
His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
I did go and see it.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth, and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha, indeed, you're right.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
Yeah.
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least. I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
All right.
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
I've read it on both sides.
I shall be on my way.
Okay.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
And with that, I am actively falling asleep. So, I'm gonna go for the night. I'll be back tomorrow to continue to play this. In the meantime, this has already started being super fun, and I'm very excited. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, like it. If you want, subscribe. And I will see all of you in the next video, live stream, whatever I make. Bye bye.